Welcome, students. Good morning to you all. Now, a few days back, I have already finished the first poem of class 10, that is Frog and the Nightingale. And now I am going to discuss the second poem, that is Not Marble Nor the Gilded Monuments, written by William Shakespeare. And all of you know that William Shakespeare was not only the poet, but he was a dramatist also, he was a playwright also, and he wrote many poems, many dramas, and that is the many other parts of literature. So it is very much famous poem written by William Shakespeare. My dear, first of all, I would like to tell you all that theme of the poem, central idea of the poem must be discussed. And that is why before beginning the poem, I always start, that is the theme or the central idea of the poem. So that you can be asked, what is the theme of the poem? So the poem celebrates the immortality of the poetry. And William Shakespeare says that grand monuments, statues and buildings made of marble or gold will finally be destroyed by time, war and neglect. However, his poem will keep the memory of his beloved friend alive forever. Thus, art and literature are more powerful and lasting than material objects. Now, you have to know the brief summary of this very poem, and I am going to discuss it. Not marble nor the gilded monuments, it is a sonnet. And what is a sonnet? That is, I will discuss in the end of the poem. So, in this sonnet, Shakespeare compares his poetry with magnificent monuments made of marble and gold. He says that these monuments will be ruined by time, war, and natural decay. But his poem will preserve the memory of his beloved forever. Death may claim the person's body, but it cannot erase his fame because future generations will continue reading the poem. Thus, the poem highlights the enduring power of poetry and art. There are some uncommon and difficult words and phrases which are given in the poem, and you must know the meaning of these words. That is, gilded word has been used and it is covered with a thin layer of gold. And monuments is the memorial structures. Powerful rhyme. Poet has used powerful rhyme also, and that is the poet's verse or poetry. Now, unswept stone. Unswept stone stands for a stone left uncared for. Sluggish time. Sluggish time refers to careless and destructive time. Mars, it is the Roman god of war. Broils, battles or conflicts. Quick fire, rapid, destructive fire. Living record, that is the permanent remembrance. And oblivious enmity, destructive force causing forgetfulness. Posterity, that is future generation. Pace forth, move forward, or that is the doomsday is the last word, and that is the final judgment. Now you have to understand the sentence wise explanation and what the poet has written and explained. What the poet means to say. Not marble nor the gilded monuments, neither marble statues nor gold covered monuments. Second line of princes shall outlive his powerful rhyme. So that is the neither marble statues nor gold covered monuments built by kings and princes will last longer than his poem. Now in next line, but you shall shine more bright in this content than unswept stone smeared with slut stain. The person addressed in the poem will shine more brightly in these verses than neglected monuments stained by the passage of time. So the poet means here. In next lines, when wasteful wars shall statues overturn and broils root out the work of masonry. So it means that when destructive wars destroy statues and battles ruin magnificent buildings, nor Mars is sword, nor war quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. So in these lines, what poet speaks? Neither the god of war nor raging fire can destroy the memory preserved in this poem. Now, next, against death and all oblivious enmity, shall you pace forth, your praise shall still find room. So, in these lines, the poet speaks against death and all forces of forgetfulness. You will continue to live on, and people will keep praising you. Next line. Even in the eyes of all posterity, that wear his world out to the ending doom. Means future generations will admire and remember you until the end of the world. Last stanza. So till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes. So the poet in the last lines speak until the day of judgment when you rise again, you will live in this poem and in the hearts of readers. Now there are some simple meanings also, and which are related to, that is sonnet. As I told you, that you have to understand what does sonnet mean here. So a sonnet is a short lyric poem that expresses a single thought, feeling, or idea in a structured form. Features of a Shakespearean sonnet: it contains 14 lines and divided into three quatrains, 4 lines each. One couplet, 2 lines. And the rhyme scheme is ABAB, CDCD, EFEF, GG, etc. Just like often discusses the themes such as love, beauty, time, mortality, and art. So, dear students, I hope कि in this very poem, that is the Not Marble nor the Gilded Monuments, written by William Shakespeare, that you won't face any difficulty, as in a very simple language I tried my best to explain and to satisfy you all. In spite of that, that is, if you feel any type of confusion, any type of doubt, then you must raise your question. You must, in next class, on your demand, on your request, that I will also discuss the question answers or the extract based questions or any type of examination based questions. If you request, I I would like to request you all that if that this very thing satisfies you, then naturally it's quite natural that you will like it, comment, and subscribe to it. Thank you all.